Hello, 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 humanity. Long time, long time, long time, right? I know. I've been trying to. I guess you say I have so many excuses. I really should dare not to even try to explain. Just get back to my consistency. I most certainly have steered away from my consistency, trying to work on some of these unsurmountable things. But how are you, humanity? Hey, I hope all is going well. It's gorgeous outside, and yes, everything in me is tempted to tell you about give you the tree report because they're cutting up with their splendor. As well as your brothers and sisters walking, riding, jogging, whatever the case may be, is tranquility and splendor and wonderful all wrapped up in one. Over 7 billion of us on this thing called planet and this thing called Earth. Can you imagine all of us coexisting together? Of course, maybe a few of our brothers and sisters may not see it that way, but there's enough of us that are just absolutely jumping with glee and joy that over 7 billion individuals can coexist under one address called Earth. So we'll lend them some of ours. So how have you been, humanity? I hope all has been going well. I had really gotten reckless maybe the last for the last month, so I'm trying to rear myself back in, and you know how that goes with those of us that your brothers and sisters that are in the struggle, out of the struggle, going don't even know the struggle exists as it relates to food. And you remember my story. I haven't been gone that long. I was in a recliner for over 17, 18 hours in a day, and maybe about 2 or 3 seconds away from hopelessness because I had did horrible things to my health with my own hands, and changing nothing but my mind. No expensive equipment, which would have been nice. No coach or anything like that, which also would have been nice. There was nothing but a change of my mind, humanity. My mentality changed. And the same is the case as it relates to mobility. I never, ever was one that liked exercise. As a matter of fact, I always ran from it. And connecting the dots, not being genuine, being very disingenuous, as a matter of fact, to both caused me to be in this journey now, trying to get on the other side of my health, bringing health and wellness into my life. Well, anyway, I have a lot to talk to you about, humanity, but I'm gonna give you a couple of recipes right quick. And the recipe that I made yesterday, which was very simple, effortless. I made walnut lime tacos, and they were really good. I don't know, I may have given you this recipe before, but the only difference is these tacos were just laden with lime juice, and they were really good. And all I did, humanity, I took maybe a fourth of a cup of walnut flour. And remember, what you want to consider is, your serving size. If you're serving more, add a little bit more walnut flour. And so I used half of a cup of walnut flour. I used maybe about a fourth of a cup of stir-fried vegetables, which they were frozen, prepackaged, and there's nothing but just strips of onions and bell peppers. I put that 1/4 cup in. I put in a tablespoon of wing sauce, and this particular wing sauce that I had is pretty spicy, so stay mindful of that for medical reasons, or maybe just the hot temperature itself may be a bit much for you. So you can substitute that. Remember, the personalization and the customization is key as it relates to this lifestyle recipes. And then I used 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder. And remember, we've talked about that as it relates to the spoons. The larger of the spoons are the tablespoons, and then the smaller of the spoons are the teaspoons. And so I used a tablespoon of onion powder, tablespoon of garlic powder. I used a teaspoon of black pepper, and I used maybe about 2 tablespoons of celery. I used maybe about 3 tablespoons of onions chopped, and I used. What else did I use? I used maybe about a fourth of a cup of sour cream, and I used maybe about a tablespoon to get that fat in. I used maybe about a tablespoon of butter. You in all of these things, most of them, you can get them plant based, and everything is meat friendly. So if you want to just go in with some ground turkey or ground up some chicken breast, it's fine. So anyway, and then I used 1 packet of taco seasoning. And if you don't have any taco seasoning, you can use the ground cumin. And I'm spelling that C like is in cat, U like is in Ulysses, and then M like is in Mary, I like is in igloo, and then N like is in Nancy. And if you have to go that route, you happen not to have the taco seasonings, you can use 2 tablespoons of that. I actually would have preferred two tablespoons of the taco seasoning, where I could have actually not used the other packet, the full packet, maybe just a half a packet. Well, anyway, I sauteed all of that together. Humanity, I didn't use any water, or maybe I did. If you find your mock mixture, find it a little stiff, you can add some water, and I added one tablespoon of chopped tomatoes, and then that's optional. Quite a few of these things they're optional. If you want to go in with a little bit of mustard, what have you. Remember, this is these recipes, you want them in for the long haul, and the variety. And just think about it, humanity. Let's say you're new to the lifestyle, and you really, really had a hard day, and you're trying your best, you're doing your due diligence to stick with it, and you had a really, really hard day uh, 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 by the end of today. I had a pretty strange day yesterday, and I'm saying that to say, what if it had been a situation where I would have done what I've always done, a difficult or strange situation, just gobbling down anything, foods with lots of calories, lots of sugar, lots of carbs and what have you. But what happened was I sauteed my meat mixture. I had some round miniature. You've seen them in your grocer's fridge, no doubt. Keto shells, tortilla shells, and so that means that I wasn't putting in any carbs. And after I sauteed my mixture, I'd say maybe about 7 or 8 minutes. And paprika, don't forget paprika, humanity. Maybe about 3 tablespoons of the paprika, because the paprika is going to give you the color that's going to mimic ground beef. And anyway, I sauteed all of that for maybe about 5 to 7 minutes, and then I scooped out maybe about 1 tablespoon. Maybe about 1 tablespoon in the middle, straight down the middle of the tortilla. You can warm your tortillas if you want to for a second in the skillet. Get your cooking spray and brown them. Just heat them up on each side. And then I topped, after I scooped out the mock meat mixture, I put in 1 tablespoon of sour cream straight down the middle. And there you have it. Oh, and the lime, the most important thing, the walnut flour and the lime, right? So I did what maybe you would probably put in maybe 2 tablespoons. I did about 4 tablespoons of lime juice. And the tanginess mixed with all those mixtures, it was really good, humanity. And remember, I try to bring you different recipes. So, those of us that know what it is to eat the equivalent of four adult human beings and have cravings where we're eating one box of donuts and one bag of cookies and a bag of cookie treats. And at the end of the day, we're still craving sugar. So the last thing we want to do is get bored and, start the cravings up again, or most importantly, go back to just eating just anything. We don't want to do that. So I try to bring you a variety of recipes. And keep in mind, a lot of some of the recipes, they are not aesthetically pleasing, and they may not be as tasteful as some of the things that you're used to. But at the end of the day, remember humanity, eating the equivalent of four adult human beings, cravings where you're eating a box of donuts, a bag of cookies and candy treats, and you're still craving sugar. Your brothers and sisters, we're willing to do what we need to do to get on the other side of that, and yet still reckless days. We have to do what we have to do. So anyway, humanity. With that being said, I'm going to end this with this recipe because I want to talk to you about just keeping going in the struggle. Because I know some of you, the undesirables, they've been pulling at your heartstrings and trying to get your attention. And some of you all with right now with tears in your eyes and tears in your heart, you're forgetting the most important thing, that you're still standing, and you're letting that awesomeness just be wasted away. So maybe just a little reminder today, hey, humanity, you got what it takes. You got to keep going as bad as it hurts. Oh, man, humanity. I wish I had time to tell you about yesterday for me, but that's neither here nor there. We're talking about you now and your brothers and sisters that are walking on the side of you, walking in front of you, walking on the back, walking behind you, and we're in this thing together. Yeah, we got to take the long way home, but we're going home. Hey, humanity, with that being said, I'll be right back because I got a few more recipes I want to bring to you. Take care.